Well, everybody, this is Shired Island Campground. We are right on the Gulf of Mexico, right on the beach. This is sunset. What an amazing setup. This is going to be so awesome to wake up to tomorrow morning. This is great. So, it was a good day out on the trail. We hit Goethe State Forest. Actually got some water and stuff like that, but it's mainly general gravel roads. We followed the Florida Adventure Trail, which was awesome. And now we're here. We beelined it to Shired Island. We're set up, we're getting ready to have a fire, have some dinner, and just chill. But yeah, this is Shired Island. Here's our set. We got the Bisons over here. And I'll give a walk of the campground later. Alrighty, it's a beautiful morning. What a great night's sleep in a cool, awesome tent set up on a beach overlooking some beautiful water. So let's take you for a walk around Shired Island Campground. This is the entry street as you come in. As you can see, it's right there on the water. You can see the beautiful view, and the campground and tents on this side are situated underneath a nice oak hammock. But as we look around at the setup, you can see that most of the main sites have some sort of pavilion that can be individual or shared between sites. What's cool about these pavilions is that they all have full electric. So whether you're a tent camper or you have a trailer or anything like that, plenty of electricity to power. There is a water spigot at each pavilion. I don't think it's potable water. Each pavilion tends to have some sort of grill and garbage can. So very clean, very nice. As we walk to the outer edges, you can see that there are some more primitive type areas here. We have fire rings both here and then on the other side of the guardrail. So these are sort of walkout sites here that you can park a little farther back. But this is the north side of the beach. Now, there's plenty of room to walk down the beach to the north. We will hit a limit on where you can camp, but it's wide open. And look at that pier, look at that water. All right, so we will take a walk out onto the pier. Let's see what we're looking at. This morning, it's low tide, as you can see. When we did arrive in the evening last night, it was high tide. You could hear the water lapping up against the shoreline, made for a peaceful sleep. And then when we woke up, obviously we can see that it's low tide. But this pier is nice. There's several little areas that you can stand and look, and it's really well maintained, relatively new in some space. And this is at the end of the pier, so good view. The swimming area goes out quite far. The water at low tide, you can see the bottom here, so it's pretty shallow at this sense, but there's a floating dock here at the end, so people can come in with their boats and whatnot and hook up. So it'd be a cool little thing to do, come in your boat and check out the campground. So now we'll walk back towards the shore. This little covered area is nice for blocking the sun, and it's relatively new as well. Just a great view. This was the most pleasant, awesome surprise. I'll tell you that. It's not directly on the Florida Adventure Trail. It's the trail passes by, but it's just a couple of miles down the road. So great times, and and glad that we decided to camp here this last night. All right, so now we've come off the pier and we're walking south. So as you can see, as I said, it's spread out. You know, you can make room for yourself pretty well with the way that the sites are and the pavilions are. Here's our campsite right here. So this is Derek from Overland and I. We set up right here next to this pavilion. Worked out great, and then we even had a makeshift little fire ring. We did not use that, but as you see, we're walking. Plenty of open spots. This was a Tuesday during the week, cool, so not a lot of people, and you can fit your big rigs in here too. This is a pretty big motorhome, but I'll tell you what, the next time I come here, this site at the end is the primo site. This is the site that I would want, level, by the edge, sort of off in the way, off to the end, and man, look at that view. What a great site here too. As I said, grill, picnic table, full electric, water, plenty of spots to pitch a tent. So nice. There's your electric hookup. And then as we walk this way, there's a couple of more sites. And there's a bathhouse. So this is, there's restrooms in here. There are showers. Being that we're out in the salt marshes, the water quality is not the greatest, but the facilities are there. What a great place. Try it out. So tune in next time while we make our way from Shired Island to the lower Suwannee National Wildlife Refuge area and Big Bend, WMA.